would have made it out from underneath that rainy cloud. Had my doubts, yes, but that's how I found my true purpose. If my surface looks great, who cares if underneath I'm hurting? If there's one thing I've learned in my life, it's that life is uncertain. Getting burned is unavoidable, isn't it? Ain't a person alive that hasn't been a victim of being lied to. We're all hypocrites, giving our 2 cents but not listening, all living in our own.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Swift. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Look, already running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now my camera should be working.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I don't think I turned the camera on.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Oh, man. I wasn't even playing. It's all right.
Across midfield. 25 yards that time.
All right. Oh, I don't care. I'll tell you my play. I'm trying to move my cameras. My camera's acting up right now.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Hurts going to keep it running right. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's fully Fatukasi into the backfield with ease and making the stick for a loss.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Second down. Here's Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. They'll get this off to Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Jaguars.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Still 3 yards shy of the first as the 40-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And every team got 2 yards shy of the game. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Going for it. Here's ETN. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And they run the option on 2nd down. A strong running. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. They'll set up a throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-10. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They tried out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Rayshon Jenkins picks it off.
And the Jags are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
They go play action now. Lawrence
rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now Lawrence.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He's only held to his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback
On third down, here's Etienne. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen, because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
63 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Etienne once more.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
Room here to run. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 10-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try to get some points on the board.
I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Etienne.
And he'll keep working toward the end zone. He's down about the 2-yard line. They've now produced 3-yard gains on 3 straight plays. Leads us to 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Given to the big tight end on 4th. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, were they about 95% chance of winning?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. ETN up the middle.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne
Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Jaguars are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
I'll pick up of 2 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Here's 1st down. Throwing now, Lawrence. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty good.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to 0. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right?
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
That's on go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Go that, 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 go that.
Man, they even got enough change in the meter. Double part looking like Bane in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weave. Only jumped in the front seat to play with the speakers. Study my plans, stretch on my bands. Plus when I stumble my customized vans. Plush like brush like plus I got 'em up. Plus size Panamera truck. I hop out the roof. Yeah, dime on my left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah, watch look like checks mix is post up be blue. She know it's 2 seats, so she leave her best friends. Bust down my dad face. Your chain is
That's
a
on
neck.
go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Left wrist go that, right wrist go that, necklace go that, sis go that, this don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, me.
I had to hit my designer for sneaks. Double dip mine in the bleach. I'm blocking for sure. I'm popping down Miami Beach. Pull up like LeBron with the heat. I bought a crib in the crib with the orange shit. Beach at my mouth, but I can't see me walking there. I whip a Tesla, but it ain't no charge of that. I call up Cohen Brianna. Been
Breaking hearts and breaking records on the field. It's the Record Breaker.
Beat, I might drop that hips on the stallion and Doja her top half, 2300 on the horse and I'm Mike. Switching out the character, the strippers like titles. Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you trying to get you a squad, I see.
You know your worth for what it's worth, I could buy it. We'll say it's only at the top, but I'm biased. Because I'm only at the top, but you tried it. You say you love me like you love him, you lying. You know your worth for what it's worth, I could buy it. We'll say it's only at the
Oh, you think you know what you're doing, huh?
That's on go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Left wrist go that, right wrist go that, necklace go that, sis go that, this don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that.
Rogers has all the skills.
Don't get the dark, 'cause the feds on it. Don't get the dark, 'cause the feds on it. Get down. Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement make it
Let's do this. Dot City against the Record Breaker.
Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving. We got a problem. You need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhower's.
Welcome to Superstar KO. I'll get you up to speed. You get 1 series to score and 1 to close the door. Your defense can't cope. You'll pick up that tug-of-war rope. It's the first play of the game. Are you going to play it safe or take a big risk to see if you catch the defense off guard? Now, Rodgers. And the fullback makes the catch. can extend your streak. Come on, make it happen. I think you can, so prove me right. Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play. First and 10. Back to pass. That's numero uno for Jamar Chase. And that's Demario Davis, who was able to bring him down. To throw on first and 10. Oh, and this one is incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on first and not fourth down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Second down for D-City. Drops back for another pass. That collision just jarred the ball loose. What are you thinking? Third time is the charm? Could be. Let's see. Drops back here to throw on third. There's an unlucky number. Loss of 13 on that set. Fourth down. No time to clown. Get out the... Fourth and a mess of yards. D-City gonna air it out. He's looking for Jamar Chase deep. Oh, he couldn't hang on to the contact. Incomplete. You don't have to be quick, but you better be effective. They missed out. Don't copy them. First run, Derrick Henry just bouncing off defenders. Stop before he can manage much by Demario Davis. Yes, it's forward progress. Cool. But this output ain't the ideal way to start first down. On second down, it's Henry. Eventually, he's tackled by Calais Campbell. No easy completions here. Dodge City has their secondary ready. Third down, gonna run it. Eventually, he's tackled by Calais Campbell. with the first down. And they'll lose yardage on that play. Nice stop. Defense was ready for that. They definitely won that first down battle. From the gun, inside handoff. And he'll push forward here for a nice little gain. Dodge City is banking on this being a pass play. Some more DBs than normal on the field. Rodgers is throwing on third. Going right side, and that's complete. No chipping away on that play. That was a huge gain. Record breakers moving the ball like this keeps their OC happy and the defense upset. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Make way for the king. Now that's a move. Not much, but they'll have to take it. Go on, open that playbook up. Make the defense respect you. It's 2nd down. Might as well. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he's got some yards before he's tackled. Solid run. No easy completions here. Dodge City has their secondary ready. Trying to pick it up with Derrick Henry. Wrapped up by Joey Bosa. Henry with the first down. Wrapped up by Joey Bosa.
If I did it, then I did it right.
Okay, halfway to the first down marker with that play. The percentages are in your favor now on 2nd down. On 2nd down. Oh, you should know better. Don't let Henry build momentum. is about to start this matchup of Superstar KO. So buckle your chin strap and let's go. First run, Nick Chubb. He better hope the rest of his carries go better, because that's not the way to start. You might not want to go back to that play again. You got nothing from it. Wasted down, my friend. Looks to throw on second down. And it'll be hit on the release, as that'll fall incomplete. Record breakers bring in extra DBs to make them think twice about passing. Third down, gonna run it into open space, not turn on the burners. How do you scheme for that type of defense? Good luck. Even if I could punt, I wouldn't. Gut check time for you. You need to make this play. Not where Coach Arians wants to be. Fourth and long, looking to throw. Big play, Slay indeed. He picks it up. That's how you break up a play and really make it hurt. Record breakers take their third KO, going into the fourth round. You want a blocking tight end or a good hands move the chains type of guy? Travis Kelce is both. Yeah. All right, the Snappers versus the Record Breakers. Your Superstar KO skills have brought you this far. Here comes your biggest challenge yet. Round 4 is about to be served up. Let's see that hunger. Let the game begin. Somebody's getting KO'd, and we'll find out shortly. Make way for the king. Not bad. Decent gain on first. More is always better, but that play went in the right direction. On second down, it's Henry. Demario Davis has made a career out of stops like that. Third down, gonna run it. Hold up, you can't go that far. Aaron Donald want to talk to you. Oh no, don't mess up here and put that type of pressure on your defense. Fourth and short. Coach McVay's calling for the pass. He's going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Gets a good chunk of yards before he's brought down. with the first down. Come on, get your head in the game. You got to figure this out before they do. On second down, here's Rodgers. Into a crowd of defenders, and that one is picked off. And that pass is... The better you start, the better you finish. Personally, I want to see a KO right now. First and 10 now for Burrow. Looking sideline, incomplete. It's second down now. And you don't want that same result on your first down call. Find something that works. Burrow gonna shake off that incompletion on second down. Throwing short here. That's complete to the tight end. Record breakers bring in extra DBs to make them think twice about passing. Third and long. They're turning to Burrow. Looking left side. It's complete. Great pickup there. That's a win for them. First and 10 now for Burrow. He's got his tight end in the corner route. Nice catch. First and 10 now for Burrow. Gets it to Chase on the slant. A few more plays like this, and the defense might start pointing fingers. Ha, that's always fun. It's just throw after throw from Joey Franchise. Over the middle. Nice catch, player.